Do you think everybody has to become more of a data scientist in a sense to remain competitive?
Yeah, I think the answer is, I mean, the answer is it's complicated because, I'm tempted to say the answer is no, but I think, that there's I think everybody is naturally going to become more data savvy, or I think, the average data savviness of people is going to increase. But that doesn't mean that everyone's going to become, a professional statistician, a professional data scientist, the way it's formulated today. I think, again, I think there's a model for this, which is the web. I mean, if you flash back to the late 90s, the people using the web were mostly, kind of hardcore technologists. Flash back a little bit earlier than that. I mean, the first people using the web were, scientists at CERN and the people that they were reaching out to collaborate with. It was a lot of effort to be part of that community. It was really the diehards who cared deeply about it, who, if you flash, you talk about the late 90s, early 2000s, if you wanted to put up a web page, you basically, the way you did that was you hand authored HTML, and you really had to, know something about the HTTP protocol and the kinds of technology that was involved in being a webmaster and posting that data. You keep flash forward, you've platforms, to me it seems like one of the first was, maybe Blogger coming out of Google, where this was a platform where, you can just focus on your content, right? You write your text and it's published on the web, and you don't think too much about the technology that's empowering it. It's all still there. It's all, like today it would be Medium, right? And it's so easy to go onto Medium and create a new post and type a few lines of text and hit publish, and it's in the world. And it's, we don't think of that as being we don't think of people who are capable of doing that, or, even simpler than that, making a Facebook post. I mean, you are publishing HTML on the web using all the standard web architecture, all the reasons why the web was designed to scale up infinitely and horizontally. Now everybody can use it from their mobile phone to not just read the web, but to write to it. We don't think of those people as technologists. You don't think of, teenagers writing tweets and writing Facebook posts, or people writing Medium posts as technologists, but they're leveraging a really powerful technology stack. I think we're going to see a lot of the same thing start to happen with data. That information is going to be turned into these standardized machine readable formats, analytic friendly formats, through tools that are not going to require people to level up their technology. I look at our, the people who use our platform, and a lot of them are really, they're quite comfortable with an Excel spreadsheet, and that's kind of, that's kind of where they're at. And we embrace that. I think that's, it's a great technology. It's a good way for people to look at tabular data and kind of understand the shape of data. But if I can take that same data and put it into a format where now I can identify the entities in that data and say, well, actually, this person has a spreadsheet, and that column has 5-digit numbers, and those 5-digit numbers, those actually are zip codes, and a zip code is a real world entity. And I've got the U.S. Census data, and I've got that broken down by zip code tabulation data. Now I can start to do interesting things with, this person's spreadsheet that they've collected. They've broken data down, by a zip code, which is a rough geographic approximation. I can now go take some, demographic information and correlate that. And, I guess, I definitely don't think that we're going to help build, the web of linked data by converting every data user into a semantic web and RDF expert. I think, just like HTML and HTTP are kind of the core technologies that empowered the web that is so ubiquitous today, I think the semantic web technology stack, RDF, Sparkle, which is the query language over RDF data, those are the core building blocks. And when the semantic web is as ubiquitous as the web of documents is today, those are still going to be the building blocks. Most people won't ever look at them or really understand that that's what's going on behind the scenes, and I think that's fine and natural.